murderer searched Cietos. That wasn't too difficult. A thimble was found right beside the victim's hand. Cietos' murderer lost a thimble. Cietos held a thimble in her hand. Cietos struggled. Self-explanatory. Oh, Cietos'
liver and lungs under one small incision. Okay. Cietos' kidney and uterus were removed. Duh. Cietos' nose was out. It was not
Cut.
out. It was cut.
Cietos' eyelids were cut.
Cietos' cheeks were slashed to become thinner.
And all those link up to Cietos' murderer hates kidneys.
Yes.
Cietos' murderer knew anatomy. Cietos' murderer did not know anatomy. Obviously, he knew anatomy.
Okay, so
Right bumper. Left bumper. There we go. The wound to the neck goes from the right and slightly oblique and descending. The murderer was behind the victim. The blow was fierce and instantaneous. The murderer wanted to decapitate the victim. The murderer is a bit shorter than the victim. The wound is superficial. The wound is the same kind as that of L. Stride.
wait.
We still have to put down more deductions. The item at the victim's feet are very orderly.
A piece of Cietos'
White apron was cut out.
Oh.
The central incision goes from the sternum downwards towards the groin. Alright, so now we need to connect more stuff. The murderer is ambidextrous. Cietos' murderer is right-handed. The murderer must be left-handed. Okay, that one's good. Cietos died the same way as Liz Stride. Cietos' murderer is a short and left-handed. Cietos' murderer strangled his victim. An accomplice of L. Stride's murderer killed Cietos. L. Stride's murderer did not kill Cietos. Cietos and L. Stride murderer may be one and the same. The murderer cut open the stomach in a surgical manner. The murderer opened Cietos' abdomen like that of an animal. And I didn't have to read the third one because that was obvious. The object fell by chance. Cietos' killer likes order. The Cietos' murderer is unfeeling and organized. Elementary.
This spot is making me nauseous. Can we not head back, Holmes?
We certainly
Look,
can't,
bitch.
Watson. We have one final point to address. Do you remember the piece of white apron that was missing just now? It was found just a few steps away from here, at the entrance of a building. That's where we must go.
Do you even know where we're going?
Right there.
Are you sure?
No.
Come on, man.
Nothing of interest here.
No. That's where we were. We're not going there. Right there.
Let's go.
Come on.
Sorry, I heard a loud noise and it scared me. I got sidetracked.
Alright.
There's the spot, Watson. By night,
Oh, I remember
Alston
this
Street
part.
is deathly
This part is
silent,
fucked
which will
up.
permit us to carry out a fair few
Have fun.
experiments. Let's find the entrance where the piece of the victim's apron and the mysterious chalk message were found.
Don't forget to use the L button.
Oh, God.
Watson. At least I believe you're Watson. Turn around.
Look at these signs,
no.
Watson. We are in the Jewish High
So
Street.
it's not my part yet. Okay. Oh my god, Sherlock. Thank you. That's too far off. I don't want to go there. Yeah, it's dark as shit in here. Like, we can't see a fucking thing. Watson? Dude, bro.
This is a newspaper.
This is a good old local news. Wait, I just...
Look at these signs, Watson. We are in the Jewish High Street.
Did you say that already? I'm pretty sure me going over this was too far.
I have no reason to go that way.
Yeah.
Look at these signs.
Say this on all the signs.
There's the spot where the apron and the message were found by PC Long. Now, let's recreate the scene. Remember, Watson, it was raining that night. Find me something with which to mimic raindrops hitting this wall while I write something with my chalk.
The Jews are not the men that will be blamed for nothing. But what does it mean?
Now you need to find things that emulate water.
Have you found something for us to pour water from, Watson?
Find a container and some water. Let me remind you that it's nighttime and the street is deserted, Holmes.
Now I can walk. God.
You should probably start using the left trigger.
I am.
That may come in handy. Who knows?
I remember this part taking me quite a while to fucking get all the pieces and shit together. Look. There you go.
A watering can. That's what I need. But I can't reach it. A watering can. That's what I need. But I
I'm
can't
sure
reach
that
it.
would work.
Well, you can't reach it with that alone, can you? Go over there.
That may come in handy. Who knows?
Doesn't say goodbye. Ah, you're figuring it out.
Water.
What?
Damn, I fell for it.
What?
It's a trap.
See, now you're looking up. Told you were gonna have to start doing that shit. Look up and down.
Should
I
I?
have no reason to go that way.
You think I care?
Maybe you can stand on the thing and reach it. You know, that thing where the thing was. That's right. Down. Look. Oh my god, come on.
It's.
Well, don't look down at it and then keep looking down and try to move forward. If you can't move after the first push, then stop doing it. Gotta look around more. Apparently you can't reach that. Maybe try the rope. No, that would be silly.
A watering can. That's what I need. But I can't reach it.
You gonna try and stand directly under it?
A watering can.
Shut up.
That's what I need. A watering can. A watering.
That pot. The flower pot's in the way. Oh god, this is gonna be frustratingly long.
I apologize ahead of time.
Come on. If there's nothing around there. And don't forget to take out your lantern too. If you still have it. Yeah. Yes. No, walk around and keep looking. Instead of walking, there you go.
An old wooden pole. A merchant probably threw it out.
Come on.
A watering can.
Jesus Christ.
A.
Much longer than I needed to. And you had the button click down the entire time, too. And you didn't see it. I'm just like, are you serious? I was like, this is making my stomach hurt.
Have you found something for us to pour water?
The Jews are not...
Okay, it's not letting you? Okay, do that.
Yes, I have, Holmes.
If this message were written by the killer, then it would have been lying in this entrance for up to 35 minutes before being discovered. Let's find out in what state it must have been. This message could not have withstood an entire night in the rain.
No.
During the investigations carried out on the night of the double murder, PC Hulse inspected the entrances of this street around 2:20 a.m. and confirmed to have seen nothing out of the ordinary. At 2:55 a.m., 35 minutes later, PC Long found Catherine Eddowes' piece of apron and the message in chalk. This message would not have withstood a whole night in the rain, as had I continued to water it for a little longer, I would certainly have erased it. It was written, therefore, at the moment when the piece of apron was dumped. This substantiates PC Hulse's statement, which stated he had seen neither of these during his rounds. After its discovery, it was guarded and protected from the rain, which was subsiding, which explains why it was still legible when it was erased at 5:30. My dear Watson, when you met P.C. Smith on his rounds in the street, where was he? On the pavement or in the middle of the road?
In the middle of the road, Holmes, without a shadow of a doubt.
Good. You will go down the street with your lantern as if you were a policeman on patrol, using Smith's position as a guide. As soon as you see the entrance where I used the watering can, tell me if you see anything.
I have no reason to go that way.
Yeah, pay attention. Come on. We're trying to get this playthrough done. So we could be done for the year. Yay! Really? The house.
Which is...
No.
I have no reason to go that way.
No, you aren't in the right spot with the lamp, Watson.
No, Watson. No, you aren't.
There, Holmes. From here, I can see something written.
Can you read it?
No.
Do you see the white rag, Watson?
I see something on the ground. I'm not sure if it's what you were talking about.
P.C. Long, who found the piece of apron, was examining the interior of the entrances, and yet nobody would have predicted that this piece of material would be discovered on the very night of the murder by a policeman on patrol.
What are you trying to get at, Holmes?
Let's look at this message on the wall, Watson. The Jews are not the men that will be blamed for nothing. In other words, the Jews were possibly blamed for nothing, but that will no longer be the case. Reading this message naturally begs one question. What would that be, Watson?
Why?
Indeed, Watson, why? For what reason would one have the right to blame the Jews in the future? Remember, Lestrade was killed near a club for socialist Jews, Eddowes not far from the synagogue and the Imperial Club, and finally, this piece of apron dropped here. This building is occupied by Jewish families. The killer really did go out of his way to incriminate the Jews living in the area.
It's a bit obvious, Holmes.
Yes, but with the rumors, Watson, the author of this message would have received a response to his strategy.
You are right, Holmes. So perhaps it's a good thing this message was erased.
Whoever took the decision to do this is a man of great wisdom and courage. Let's return to Baker Street, Watson. I have some pipes to smoke to help me think more clearly.
Good.
Let's go back to Baker Street. Home, sweet home.
We're actually getting to the part where I needed to. We actually.
I had nightmares all night, Holmes.
I have not.
As for you, I bet you didn't get a wink of sleep, did you? It's this chalk message business, isn't it?
Damn, dog.
Among other things.
And this lunatic is still running free. If only we knew what he looked like.
But we do know, Watson. We have a fairly accurate description.
I must have missed an episode of your adventures, Holmes. Not only have I heard you discredit the value of our eyewitnesses, but the few descriptions we do have don't seem to correspond.
An inaccurate account can regain its value if we can discover why and to what extent the truth must be rewritten. We've learned a great many things tonight, and I'm able to tell you what our man looks like.
Really?
Yes, and we're going to need a few things, Watson. Find me 3 mannequins, my worker's costume, my 3 full wigs, one of your worn garments. Yes, that can be used for the workman's outfit, and one of your old suits. Oh, and my deer stalker, the one I never wear, but everyone seems to think I wear day and night.
Go, Watson. Go get my stuff. Seriously?
What?
Go. Leave the room. He told you specifically what he wanted.
We shall place our mannequins here, Watson.
His room. And the closets. Pick one. That hat that everybody thinks he wears, but he don't. He don't wear that. It's too
Love how
mannequins.
that door just shut by itself.
Now find the third one. Why are you standing there?
The third one. That is the slow